What's going down, people? This is TK coming at you. You know what's funny to me is that in the Bitcoin community, the biggest question that all of us that at least are established in it, I got involved in 2013, so I've been around the block since then. This is 2000, almost 18 now, right? So those of us that's been around the block for a minute and didn't just join yesterday because Forex died, the biggest question is always, where do you invest, right? So people come to my inbox all the time and they say, where do you invest? And I say, well, these are the companies that I'm using right now, or at least these are the companies that are paying me right now, okay? Now, there's everything in business is fluid, and what's paying you today could stop paying you tomorrow. But I at least feel comfortable going to a business associate in Bitcoin and say, hey, what are you working with? And if you're working with this program and you found it to be successful up to this point, at least I have your previous track record to stand on, and then I get involved based on that. But people, if you don't trust me and you don't have no fucking respect for me, don't ask me my fucking opinion when it comes to what I'm doing, what I'm working on. Because if I tell you that this program is what's paying me and you say, well, I don't know, that means that you don't respect my opinion and you don't believe that I'm being paid up to this point by that system. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not going to stand on the foundation of your associates based on their experience and what program is paying them, then don't ask them. Don't ask them what's paying. Don't ask them what direction to go in. Figure that shit out on your own. Fucking lose a couple $1,000s until you figure out what program is worth your time and energy. Because that's the question. The question is always, where do I invest? And most people don't trust other people in terms of what direction they should go in. So if you don't have a close associate that you trust in terms of what they're using, what's paying them, and what they have found good experience with, then like I said, go at it alone. You know what I mean? I think it's disrespectful to ask someone in Bitcoin, hey, what's your experience? And then they tell you, and then you doubt their experience. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't trust that person enough, don't ask that person. You know, when people come to my inbox and I tell them, hey, this is what I'm being paid with right now, $100 here, $100 there. And you say, well, I don't know, that company is shit. No, the point is your shit. And if you don't respect my opinion based on my experience, don't waste my fucking time by asking me a question. Figure it out on your own. Like I said, go waste a couple $1,000s testing a program, and then somebody can doubt you. You know what I mean? Where to invest? You know, what program is going to bring forth a decent return? Well, it's a constant upgrade, because what program pays today won't pay tomorrow. When the market conditions change, so do companies. So it's always staying on top of your game. It's always adjusting to market conditions. It's always moving where the money should or where the money does, so that you can have a winning strategy. I told you guys before, I hedge my losses by having more than one payment from more than one company. And then I pay attention to the market, so when the market starts to downtrend, I adjust. So I think other people need to take on the same fluid mentality in business and adjust to what pays, what doesn't pay, and get to the point where they can better answer that question. You know what I'm saying? The problem is too many people get comfortable. They get into a situation where something is paying, and then they sit on their loins, don't pay attention to market changes, and when it stops paying, oh, it's a scam. It's not a scam, you're a scam. You wasn't paying attention to the changing conditions and you got passed over. You have to stay on top of your game. This business is called a business for a reason. So investments change, businesses change, and the individual investing is the one that has to have a mind.